Hello, my name is Mr. Ridge. I'm the Unit 1 principal at Mount Lebanon High School, and I'm going to discuss some general information with you about the high school. I'm going to start with the high school day during remote and hybrid instruction. We here at the high school have an 8-period day with 7 minutes between classes. We have a full period for lunch, and the day ends at 3:03 p.m. The building closes at 3:30 p.m. unless the staff supervisor is with the students. Student arrival. Arrival information is a little different at the high school than it is at elementary and middle schools. Any student arriving between 7:15 and 7:40 should report directly to the auditorium unless you are getting breakfast in center court. If you're getting breakfast in center court, you can eat your breakfast in center court. When you're completed eating your breakfast, you will then move to the auditorium. 7:15 a.m. to 3:45 p.m., the C20 entrance on Horsman Drive by the principal's office will be open. From 7:15 to 8:10 a.m., the B9 by the unit principal's office near the south lot in the Fine Arts Theater will be open. From 7:15 a.m. to 8:10 a.m., entrance AA7, the athletic building on Horsman Road, will also be open for students to arrive. This picture here gives us a little view of what entrance and drop-off will look like. So up the top, you'll see we have the visitors parking lot that can take you down Horsman Drive. Entrance B9 is on the hill to the right. C20 is at the bottom of the hill under the skywalk. To the left, you have Stadium Drive, and beyond Stadium Drive, you have entrance AA7. Beyond that, there is visitor parking. We also have the district administration building and the visitor parking on Lebanon Avenue. Student parking. Juniors and seniors are permitted to drive to school in Mount Lebanon High School. A parking permit is required after November 2nd. We give you a little bit of a grace period. And there's a $50 parking fee, which will last the entire school year until June. Information on how to apply for a permit will be forthcoming. There will most likely be an email sent out in the next few weeks. Locations to park. It is important you park in certain locations. The south parking lot is available for students. The commissioner's lot has 30 spots which are marked in the rear of the lot. And then you, of course, have Dixon Field parking lot. All are available to students with a parking permit. Here are some examples of the parking and pictures. Again, student parking is located at the back of the commissioner's lot, the south parking lot, and again, Dixon Field. Technology information. Network passwords. Please see Mrs. Stein in the principal's office, D100, for any network passwords that are necessary. Please use district emails for any Zoom calls or classes. You can use the Google Drive as well. Students should use their MTLSD email account to enter classes. This goes for when you are hybrid, online, or back in school. If you're going to a Google Meet, please use your MTLSD email with teachers. Upon returning to school, we have the BYOT program, Bring Your Own Technology. It is going to be important that you bring technology to school each day. We'll talk a little bit more about phones later, but if you need a Chromebook, we can certainly request one from technology, and they can loan you one prior to entering the school. The network policy, help, and other tips and support are on the Mount Lebanon website. If you need support with technology, the website is down here, remote support at mtlsd.net. Zoom and Google Meets. During virtual, hybrid, or in-person instruction, students are not permitted to share class codes. For example, if you have a class code that's XYZ123 for your Zoom classroom for history, please do not share that. Same with the Google Meet. You are not permitted to film any classes. You are not permitted to attempt to enter classes outside of your schedule. The above violations will lead to consequences and disciplinary action. Very important You go to your classes and you do not invite students that are not on the roster to enter your class. Cell phones and devices. Cell phone / smartphone or electronic device usage upon return to school, be it hybrid or 5 days a week. Students are permitted to use their cell phone, smartphone in hallways between classes in center court and in student activities offices. Text or access appropriate social media, make a phone call, listen to music, etc., only with the use of earphones or headphones. For the safety of all students, students must immediately remove their earphones, headphones, and end any call or text message and stop using their phone in general when directed by a faculty or staff member for any reason. Clearly, you should not have these in class unless directed by a teacher or faculty or staff member. Continue with cell phones. Use of any cell phone, smartphone, iPhone, Droid, etc., or other electronic device that is not directly related to educational curriculum without pre-approval from faculty or staff member or an administrator is prohibited in academic areas or during academic or instructional time. This is including, but not limited to, classrooms, study halls, auditoriums, gymnasiums, library, and other instructions areas determined by faculty and administration. Picture taking and or videotaping is not permitted with a camera or a cell phone without pre-approval from a faculty member or a teacher or administration. This includes during remote instruction. Please do not video or take pictures of a Zoom or Google Meet. Students violating this policy will be subject to disciplinary action, up to and including expulsion and possible referral to the Mount Lebanon Police Department.